She's just a girl and she's on fire.
In fashion, economics, arts, or trade, or better still, tradition. They want everything, needs everything, and has to get everything. The What Women Want show is here to talk it all. Join me, Cecile, here on Unique FM every Friday from the hours of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The What Women Want show is here to talk it all.
Backing down.
Good afternoon to our beautiful listeners that are listening to us on Unique FM 100.7 here on number 40 Gabajahompa Road, Bakau, Newtown. It's me here again, Cecile, on your What Women Want show that comes your way every Friday from the hours of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is a show wherein we talk about everything that has to do with women and their work in general. And today in our studios we have the able Miss Ami Nyang. She's a poultry farmer and she's our guest for today, and my co-host Aminata Musa Sise. I will first have the privilege to welcome our guest, Miss Ami Nyang. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Cecile.
How do you do?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
You're fine, thank you. Miss Aminata, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sissy, and good afternoon to listeners out there. It's always good to be back every Friday with your show, your favorite show called What Women Want.
What women want? Do you know what we want?
We want so much. We want everything.
We want everything, and we have to definitely get everything. And shout outs to everyone that's watching me on Facebook Live right now. Miss Ami, today you are our very special guest because I've seen that women are in every area of work of life. They are in farming, in poultry, in fashion, in interior design, they are in event planning, they are even in doing what I'm doing, you know. How do I call this one? Miss Aminyang, you're a poultry farmer. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Ami. I live in Bruceby, but my poultry farmer is in Latikuna, German presently. I started the poultry business 4 months back from now, and it is going smoothly, and alhamdulillah, everything is going well.
Poultry. Why did you venture into this business? Can you tell us why, the reason?
Okay.
Because women, you know, we're so beautiful. We're beautiful. We're more particular about our skin, what touches our skin, the smell of our clothes. Why do you venture into poultry where poultry is like, it has a bad scent? Why do you venture into this business?
I think with business, you don't have to consider about the scent and all that. You have as long as there is cash.
Interesting.
And there is a lot of profit in this business. I hope people know about this. There is a lot of profit.
Okay.
And you get to love the business. You will be so much into the chicks that you deal with. You will so love the job.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the scent. After all, you have to wash your hands and go and dress. No one will know that you are from the farm, so it doesn't matter.
I've seen that poultry has everything that has to do with the breed of birds. Like you have chicken, you have duck, you have ostrich. Is it only chicken that you do in your farm?
For now, just chicken.
Okay, but we also know that poultry in agriculture, it provides feeding,
Exactly.
it provides employment, and it's foreign exchange. Do you do any export? Like, do you send your outside the Gambia?
No, not yet.
You haven't got a chance to do
I've
that
just
yet.
started.
You just started.
Yes.
If you are just joining us, this is Unique FM 100.7.
I also confirm that, like in the Gambia, like you mentioned also earlier, that it is very profitable. It is also part of the contribution to our GDC, that is our gross domestic product. Yeah. So what you said about that, it is very profitable. It's very profitable, and according to research, 75% of the people involved in poultry are women, especially young women, and it has contributed towards national
development. How do you raise them?
I have a house. They have a house actually.
And it's fully covered,
They are fully
like
covered.
yeah.
Okay.
That is where they are.
Okay.
They go outside.
And what do your chickens feed on? Like, is it nakala choh?
Not sure.
There's
It's
a
just feeding the feed
specially
special
for them.
from
Masa ganari din de lapa ko sa barami.
Papa, if they don't eat, they will eat themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
chicken eat chicken.
Oh, yes.
I
The
knew.
ones that I breed, yeah.
No.
They do that.
Chicken eat chicken.
Yes, they do. The broilers.
It's because you mix like the big ones and the small ones. Kone feki mujaiki dole.
No, it's not like that. You have to buy them a lot. The amount that you buy, I mean the quantity that you buy.
Yeah.
Yes, they will be of equal age. I mean equal, like you buy them from day one. It's not like you're gonna buy this from day one. The other you wait for another 2 weeks. You buy another one. It's not like that.
Okay. Oh, I never knew eat chicken. I only thought that humans eat chicken. Only humans eat chicken.
But it's not the other one that's in our backyard.
Oh, they are
different. It's different from that.
Is it like the one they call the elevage, or how do you call it? Like the fat.
I think it's the elwas, but this one we call it broilers.
They are broilers,
yes.
But
these are the ones that are sold in the supermarkets. Yes.
Okay. So do you sell your chicken as a whole local chicken, or is only the eggs that you?
Not the eggs. These ones they don't lay.
Okay, how do you do your business? Is it the chicken that you sell?
Yeah, just
or
the
the
chicken.
egg?
They are different. The one that lay eggs, they are called the layers.
Okay.
But these ones are called the broilers. They just have to grow, and when they are big, up to a certain weight that they have, then you can sell them.
Okay.
It depends on how the customers want them.
Okay.
You can kill them and remove them.
Do you have the layer chicken, like the ones that lay eggs?
For now, not planning on doing that now because it's a little bit expensive in the beginning. Because you have to feed them for like 5 months before they start laying eggs.
But there's nothing so easy. There's nothing so easy in business. You take risk. Do you understand? If you want to be there, you have to like take it there.
Taking risks is part of it. But for now, I'm not planning on doing that. I want to concentrate on this one first because there are a lot of people that are doing poultry that lay eggs. They're doing the layers.
Okay.
So for now, I just want to concentrate on this, but I'm planning on doing that in the next coming months, inshallah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you give antibiotics to your chickens? Like, for example, if they are sick, how do you breed them? Like, come like to fake it in favor. Man, I cannot tell when a chicken is sick. Can you tell when a chicken is sick? When a chicken needs water? When a chicken needs to chop?
No,
Can
for,
you like
for those
to lay
ones, you
eggs?
shouldn't wait until they got sick and you try to cure them. They need vaccination.
Oh,
you give them.
Okay.
In case before you have to
Like prevention.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You have to give them vaccination. You have to give them anti-stress.
Okay.
You know, they are so sensitive to sound.
Chicken
and if
gets
to sound,
stressed.
they get confused. Yeah, you don't know about that? Yes.
No, I
Your homes.
yeah, I'm working about it. Look at it. Chicken like this stress.
Wow.
Admit it, you're a lake in
If there is a lot of sound and you see them running all over.
No, the family, they are very sensitive.
Sensitive, yeah.
Sensitive, I know that. But I
Because so they take an abaranko jaba.
I think just get confused all of a sudden.
I
A little noise.
I definitely don't know. I've never known that chicken can get stressed.
They are totally different from these local chickens that we have in our homes. But they are different. They are different. Like when they are little, when they are like 1 day or 2 days, or for like the first 10 days,
Okay.
you don't have to. You have to put light for the whole night.
Okay.
And imagine they will eat the whole night.
They don't
They
know.
won't sleep. They will eat the whole night. They will break.
Now this is still funny. I never knew that chicken can get stressed. I never knew.
Chicken eat.
Mbadu ko dere su stressé comme nit. Hanga nit su
But you have
stressé
to-
sometimes if they talk rek am are they could like heart attack.
Wow, stroke.
Mental
Mental
start
illness.
picture and all that. What does it do to the chicken?
That is why you have to give them anti-stress like every 5 days, 5 to 6 days. You're giving them anti-stress.
Okay. I hope that the charges for that is not.
Anti-stress is 200.
Okay, so you can.
Yeah, you have to take care of them like your own
Babies.
babies. You don't just have to leave them there,
Like
giving them
that.
food and all. You be checking on them, be there, using your ears to be listening to the sounds.
sounds.
And you use your eye to see how they are moving. Yeah, so
Oh,
The
you have
interaction and
to.
everything.
Yeah, you have to take good care of them. You have to create time for them. Yes.
Oh, okay. I never knew.
Yeah, I know you didn't start the egg business yet about the chicken, but then what is the difference between the white colored and the brown colored one? What are the difference?
Yeah, I've been
The
asking
white
myself.
and the brown.
Yeah,
There
like
is
the
no
egg.
difference.
What are the color difference?
Because some people will be like, I don't like
The white one, yeah.
I prefer the
brown
brown.
one.
And inside you have like the egg white and the egg yolk. It's the same.
It's the same, and some people prefer the white
And
over the red one.
is it like the white
Over
is
the
more
brown
me? Well, the white be more Gambia.
Yeah,
I just
something
still-
like that. Yeah.
I still can't get it.
The gap.
Or is it
No,
the chicken that lay the brown and colored one
Is
different?
brown?
Yeah, from the one that lay the white colored one.
It's the same egg that they produce. The only difference is the color. Unless you're into the system and know. For those that are doing the layers, they will tell you the difference. But I cannot tell you.
This
much
is
about
this
it.
is this is so strange
not
because as when I was growing up, I grew up in a very large family. We used to have chicken, we used to have ducks and pigs. But I never liked chicken, even though I liked to eat it. I never knew that it would come to a point when we're in Gambia would do chicken as a business in doing poultry farming, because what the way we see it was just like upbringing them. And when we have a feast like Christmas or Easter or Sangmari, then we only kill one or two for the guests that are coming, and then we can have something to give to them. But now it's good that people are changing their mindset about the whole thing of poultry farming, especially for a woman like you. You are young, you are beautiful. Like seriously, the way your mentality into business, the business that you just ventured in, is changing. It's like you're giving other people like that head to think about what to get into. Like today, for example, so if you're gonna tell anyone who's like everybody will have cats in their house. So, how exciting are you about this job? Like you must have friends. I hope they don't be like, yo, why are you going into chicken? Not fashion, not cosmetic, not tailoring. How exciting are you in this job?
I think doing business, you don't have to choose what you don't have to choose depending on how people will look at you. It's what you want to do. It doesn't matter. People will criticize you.
Do you have any criticism lately?
For now, no.
You don't have from
Only
even,
more credit that they would.
even from your boyfriend. Sometimes he wouldn't be like, wait, I guess I get at it. Nothing like that. No.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to my babies. That's what I tell them.
Wow.
I got to love them.
Yeah,
And
to your
even
children.
if a single one died, I was like, I wouldn't.
You will feel it.
I will feel it.
Oh, that means just to like your
No, I cannot give them names because they're more than 100.
They are your babies. Like it's obvious. I'm just saying, it's just a joke. Don't worry. No worry, I'm just joking.
As long as you feel bad when died. So how about if you're selling one out? How do you feel too?
No,
At
no,
that
but
point, I will
selling.
know that something is coming in.
Okay.
But selling out, if she's killing them, you're looking at something that you love and you're like, you're going to die today. Today is the end of your life. That's what you should answer. Like if she is killing them.
You know, I wouldn't do the killing.
Of course you
Someone
won't.
will do it.
If you do that, come on, you need to get down and make it steady. I don't know how they say it, but Just saying. Just to remind you that you're listening to Unique FM 100.7 on your What Women Want show that comes your way every Fridays from the hours of 5 to 6 p.m. with me, Cecile, and my co-host Aminata Cisse. And today in our studios we have a guest, Miss Ami Nyang. She is a poultry farmer. And she is doing what she does like in a very good and beautiful way. And we've discussed about the poultry farming, and it's about 2 minutes before the end, before the coming commercials, and we're back after the commercials. But for the meantime, Miss Ami, what about you in that? The prepare mabina Man, I'm not allergic to white meat. Like some people will say, I'm allergic to red meat. I'm allergic to white meat. Nakara. Hey, don't make a meat, but I'm not allergic to chicken.
Oh, okay.
I love my chicken. What a guy in that better.
I will do that next time.
Next time. Wala soy dem matopala. Bom.
Wow, the follow.
Soy dem ninyo ana. Bubuya ko re nga face diga, mga face sa nakalasuhi. Nga tangang loko. Hey, why the Farganada for me today? Do you do that? We will be back after the commercials.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
In fashion, economics, arts, or trade, or better still, tradition. They want everything, needs everything, and has to get everything. The What Women Want show is here to talk it all. Join me, Cecile, here on Unique FM every Fridays from the hours of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The What Women Want show is here to talk it all.
Backing down.
Welcome back after those commercials. Be reminded that you're tuning into Unique FM 100.7 on your What Women Want show. That comes your way every Friday from the hours of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. with me, Cecile, and my co-host, Lady Aminata Musasise. And today in our studios, we have Miss Ami Nyang, who is a poultry farmer. You know, this show, we talk about everything that has to do with women in their work. It doesn't matter what kind of work you're doing. As long as it's a clean and a decent job, of course you can be in the studios here with me. And Miss Aminyang is a poultry farmer. She does what she does because she loves it. And to remind you that you can send in your text messages on 7555777, send in your contributions on 7555777, or your text messages. Make a call or send your messages on 7555777. That's 7555-777, and tell us what you think about the show. Welcome back, Miss Nyang.
My Toma, you're beautiful.
Very.
And one thing I learned about poetry, especially chicken poetry, this machine called the incubator. I don't know whether you have ever heard of it. It's a machine where it warms up the eggs and, if needed, hatch them. Do you ever try them or have them in your poetry farm?
No, because
Okay.
the chickens they didn't need that.
They don't need that. Okay. So how about do you have any other mechanic there, like a machine that helps in your poetry there, or do you need any machine to help you with your working process to be faster? Because now technology is advanced
yeah.
in everything that we do in farming. We also have these tools that are mechanics that we can use to fasten our work. Do you have any sort of thing in your farming there?
For now, I don't have a machine like that, but I
Okay.
will need one. A machine that will do the killing and removing of the.
Yeah.
Whenever you talk about killing, I get scared. Whenever you talk about the killing, I get so
I will
scared.
really need that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But as time goes on, I will definitely eventually I will try to have one.
To have one.
Yes.
That's good.
But
And
for
do
now,
you?
I don't have anything like that.
And in future, do you plan to involve in other livestock, that is the sheep, the goats, and
Yeah.
okay, you would like to do that?
You like to do
That's
that?
nice.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
As long as it's
advanced
animal.
Yeah, I know animals.
Hey.
I would like to deal with the sheep, lamb, and cattle.
Cattle,
yeah.
Gillim.
Gillim, even gillim.
Camel.
Camel, yeah.
Even for you say camel.
Camel looks in the cabin.
Really? Good night is gillim, my son. Nah. Good night is gillim.
They are not much, but we have them in What's the name again?
Is it Kanilai?
Is it
Not Kanilai.
Abuko?
It's
Abuko.
Tanje.
Okay,
Tanje.
Tanje.
Yeah.
I thought those ones are only for tourists, like to ride on them.
They're for tourists, but still we have them. Having them, I think that is what you asked, so we have them.
No, I want to know if where you can buy it, of course.
To
It's
buy
not like to,
no. I don't, I've not heard about it.
Okay, how long do your chicken live? Like, does chicken has a long lifespan?
For those one,
Uh-huh.
they spend like 45 days.
Okay.
From day
40
1 to 45, then we will sell them out.
45 days.
Yes.
And then the Numaga.
Yes.
Hey? They did get
Those when they grow so big,
Well,
really.
yeah. Quick.
they can have more than a 1.2 weight at 45.
I wish you could have brought one chicken so that people
can
that are
feed
watching,
them for you.
yeah, so that people that are watching on Facebook Live right now would see what kind of chicken you're doing, and maybe someone in the States or in the UK can be like, yo, I want this. Can you kill 100 for my family because then I'm help. You know, in Senegal, people don't buy imported chicken.
No.
They only buy chicken, local chicken that people hungry. They now call.
Yeah.
Like, I want 150 chicken for like in 2 weeks, and then that's it. And then you prepare it, the frisco, the yogulenko, and that one.
The same goes here.
People, do you have
We are doing that now.
Yeah,
Okay.
people do you have clients that call you like, lady, I want chicken because I'm
The
hell and
last
stuff.
time I had a client that bought 55
Yeah,
at once. Yeah.
that's
Wow.
good. I
And I
never
didn't kill them. He bought it all.
okay. Because
Well,
Senegal,
all
it's
the
in
55.
Senegal, it's a very big business. But I never knew that Gambia they do
Also
that
do
because
Gambia can do as Senegal is doing. It depends on how much people that we have that are doing the same business.
Mhm.
You know, we cannot just stop the importation of chicken and eggs whilst the poultry farmers cannot produce what the Gambian people will need or want.
Okay.
Yes.
But
So for now, there are so many people that are involved in this business.
they're involved. But man, no ko gisee foog naa Gambien bi bëggut lu mu moom.
Usually
Well,
because yeah.
Foog naa Gambien bi bëggut lu mu moom. Ngeen jégal ma yéen mi nga xam ne yéen a ngi maa
Because
déglu
heavy,
nag.
like most of the ceremonies, you see the cartoon ones, the ones they are export.
Wow, you
imported.
indie?
Yeah, you saw that one in the programs, then the ones that you like, the original ones that we had here in the Gambia. And like to your work, are you working alone or do you employ some people to work with you?
Yeah. I employ
Like
my
how many
husband.
staffs?
How many staff do you have now?
Just 2 for now.
Just two.
2 for now.
Genders?
We do the feeding, the male and the female.
Male and a female. That's good because you're creating employment, like what I first said. Because poultry farming, it creates employment, it provides food, and it provides foreign exchange, and that's very good that you're doing. And this is women empowerment. Because if one of your staff is a woman, of course, you're giving her like, do not limit yourself in just what you, in just things of this world. Like you, of course, have to leave your comfort zone, like to go and try other things. Because I'm not being particular. Yes, I like what you're doing. 755 is the number to send your text messages on. 755 or 3515899 3515899. Send in your text messages. Tell us what you think about Miss Aminyang here, who is a poultry farmer. And I've also learned that you were at the 44th YEP training. That's Youth Empowerment.
Empathic.
Empathic.
Yeah, empathic.
In collaboration with YEP, is it? Or
YEP is a program that is dealing with the
Youth
Youth Empowerment Project.
Mhm.
So it's different. This one is a entrepreneurship training.
okay, how was it? What was the experience like? Because you are young, you have it there, you are talented. How was it? Like what kind of people were in that training, and what was your experience there?
From the training, I've learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because during the time that I started my business, I didn't go out to seek information. I just went bam.
You just went into it without no proper planning.
No, without no proper planning, no seeking of information. No
That's
nothing.
risky, you know.
Yeah.
That is very risky.
So with the training, we are taught before venturing into any business,
Mhm.
at least what you should do is seek information.
Yes.
Go out, ask people about the business who are already in the business. Ask
Yes.
them about it before you purchase. Because with this business, 90% of the people that not just the poultry in any business, the reason for their failing is because they don't ask anyone.
They don't have much experience. They don't make research. They just bump into the business.
Into it just like that. So with the training, I have learned a lot. You've been taught that you should learn about planning your goals. Make sure you try to achieve your goals.
Know your aims and objectives.
Your aims and objectives, and that your goals should be clear and specific. Like in setting a goal, like you can say in the next 10 years, not in the next 10 years just like that, in the next 10 years I want to have a big poultry farm of 10 hectares. At least say in the next 10 years, like in June, this date, I will have this, and I will do this, I will employ this amount of people that you will employ in your company. So it was really interesting. I've learned a lot, definitely.
And you know, when you're doing some things that you like, you also have to have that dedication.
Exactly.
You know, because you can't
commitment as well.
Commitment. You have to be dedicated to the job. Love the job like you love yourself, because you can't stay like for a whole day without drinking water, of course. So that's the same way I see my job, because you can't be like, I love myself, and you don't love the service that you're giving to other people when they are paying for it, and you're not paying for it. So like, people are paying you to do a service, and you're not doing it wholeheartedly, because that's a problem with Gambians in general. I apologize for those people that are watching and those people that are like listening and watching on Facebook Live, because I've seen Gambian they're part of their own.
Wow,
Alele Jambo they get focus
why
on.
Gambian business are not going forward.
Wow, because
they're not growing. Because Gambian themselves will not buy from you.
They will not buy from you. They will be like, well, they know you level up a because in small book they hear you will test book they will agree with them. Hey, and that will drain you. So at the end of the day, you will even ask yourself, why did I venture into this business? That is why most of these places, these companies are shutting down. Suñ jógee ñu ne ki fi nekkoon moo tax moo leen doon laajte tax te fekk ñoom ñoo rey suñ boppa ñu rey taj ñoom ñoo ñu rey ñoo ñu suul ba pare tàggee ñu xaw ma naka lañ ko dee waxee rey la suul la jooy la I don't know. Yeah, like coming back to the training that you had, usually like what you said about it, the training was meant for not only your plans, but how to implement them. Yes. Because we have seen so many people, they have went into trainings, so many trainings, but the implementation is the problem. But thank God, after you attended the training, like they taught you that implementation is part of the fundamental of achieving your goal. So what are your other plans ahead as well, like you just mentioned earlier? Where do you want to see yourself in the next just 5 years, especially when you want to involve other livestock like the sheep, the goat, and now you see we are approaching the Tobaski, and ram is something that people, the demand is high. So these are the things that you really have to look into, and also venture into sheep, because it's something that we need daily as well, like the naming ceremonies and other programs. What is your plan in the next 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself?
In the next 5 years, I would like to have my own land, a huge one, that I can do my poultry and have my sheep and cattle too, and even goats as well.
Hey, your
That is what I want.
In the next 5 years, Haritoyo didn't, because anytime I will come and be like, "Gee, that's my yaram. So yaram bena, nakla yaram, nakla large." But I have one comment here from my Facebook Live. It's from Ras Judah. He said buying them straight from the farmer is better and healthier choice than the frozen and processed one that do not get checked by the health department to make sure that they are not toxic. Some might even be expired yet frozen and sold like that.
Yes, I think the health sector should come in when it comes to this thing.
Food security, yeah.
Food security. People should they should really check it because most of the time you will see someone like where I used to work. They bring like biscuits, spaghettis, and all that. And soon you wait of them and I ben a cut and then health. You make
Food
at
security,
the
yeah.
food security at the ports, no jail.
Okay.
But there is nothing like a report that will come to say, okay,
It's okay.
it's
that we can
okay,
use it.
Saleka be amnali, and this is good for the
use.
body, this is not good for the body. Nobody, I don't see that. Okay, do you have like people from the health department in your farm that comes to like monitor like what food you're giving to the chicken? Do you have?
No.
They don't. They don't come. Yeah,
But with this chicken, the food that you gave,
That
they
you
have
give-
a special food.
Of course.
Giving them a different food, it automatically kills them. So they have a special food that they eat. And you must give them the antibiotics, the anti-stress, and the vaccination. Without doing that, they die. So
Okay.
you must do that. They are different from the ones that we have at home.
Okay.
So whether the health, how to say, the
Health
health
security,
securities will come or not, still you have to give them what their body requires.
Okay, we are about to end to wrap up the show, but today you as a young girl, as a young lady, I will call you not a girl. Today as a young lady and you are into this poultry business, what do you want to tell people out there that are thinking like poultry? What advice can you give them when it comes to like as a business oriented person, of course, into things that they want to venture in?
With the poultry, I think anyone can do it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait to have a huge amount of money. The little money that you have, you can start with it. Use your backyard, even it is a 20 amount of chicken that you have that you want to start with.
Yeah.
As time goes on, it will expand and grow. You don't have to wait till you said I'm going to have a huge amount to start
amount
with.
of money.
So I think with this and with that, you also create a job employment for others.
For others.
And you will reduce the low employment rates in the Gambia.
Yeah, because
so
it's
at
hard.
least you're doing something indirectly if you don't know. So I think anybody or any young Gambian can venture into this. At least in the future, we can if not stop the importation of eggs and chicken, at least it will reduce. The amount that will come will reduce as from now. I
Yeah.
think it is good for
And
anyone
one
to
more
give a
last
try.
question from me. How do you think the Ministry of Trade can intervene in promoting, like for people to love their own, what they're doing, especially in poultry farming? In which way do you think they can intervene in promoting to love our own?
What the ministry can do is create the market.
Okay.
Let them create the market for us young Gambians that are venturing into this. They cannot automatically stop it, as I said.
Obviously.
It doesn't work like that. Unless they have strategies that they can use. They can increase the tax
Yeah.
on those importing the eggs and
Importing,
chicken, but not
Yes.
automatically
Stop
it
it.
like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let them create the market for the youths that are already in the poultry farming.
Thank you so very much, Miss Amin Yang. Thank you so very much, Miss Aminata Musasi. This was your What Women Want show. I thank you because you are young, you're talented, and you love what you are doing. And I thank you for accepting my call to come in and to be part of this show and to give empowerment. You're giving empowerment to people, you're employing people, and you are. I'm the jom. am nga maana am nga fula am nga fayda yal na la yàlla la fàccat anyway. But this was your What Women Want show that comes your way from Unique FM 100.7. Thank you to all of our beautiful listeners that are listening to us on Unique FM 100.7, and to those that are watching on my Facebook Live right now. Thank you for being there. Till I come your way next Friday, inshallah, with another guest and another topic. It's a bye-bye from us.